dedicated to Eugene Malena, Josephine Anne-Marie, and Hector Professor Renato Sanchez. The Silk Road, a network of ancient trade routes that link the East and West, serves as a testament to the enduring human quest for exploration, commerce, and cultural exchange. This chapter delves into the origins and early development of the Silk Road, uncovering its complexities and significance in shaping the course of history. The term Silk Road was coined in the late 19th century by the German geographer Ferdinand von Richthofen, but the routes it encompasses had existed long before. The name Silk Road reflects the lucrative trade in Chinese silk, which was highly prized in the West for its exquisite quality and craftsmanship. The word silk itself derives from the ancient Greek serikos, highlighting the Greek-speaking community's fascination with this luxurious fabric. The Silk Road began to take shape during the Han Dynasty of China, 206 BCE 220 CE, when Chinese Emperor Wu Di sought to expand China's influence and trade beyond its borders. The opening of the Silk Road facilitated the exchange of goods, ideas, and cultures between the East and West, leading to a flourishing of commerce and cross-cultural interaction. The Silk Road comprised both land and sea routes that spanned thousands of miles, connecting regions such as China, India, Persia, and the Roman Empire. Key trading hubs, known as caravanserais, emerged along these routes, serving as bustling marketplaces where merchants from diverse backgrounds converged to buy, sell, and exchange goods. These trading hubs played a crucial role in the dissemination of goods and ideas across vast distances. While silk was undoubtedly one of the most sought-after commodities traded along the Silk Road, a wide array of goods flowed between East and West. Spices such as cinnamon, pepper, and cloves, precious metals like gold and silver, and exotic items such as ivory, rhinoceros horn, and peacock feathers were among the commodities exchanged along these routes. Many of these goods retained their ancient names, offering glimpses into the material culture of the time. Beyond commerce, the Silk Road facilitated the exchange of languages, religions, technologies, and ideas. Buddhist monks traveled along these routes, spreading their teachings from India to China and beyond. Islamic scholars carried knowledge of astronomy, mathematics, and medicine from the Middle East to Europe. The legacy of the Silk Road lives on in the cultural diversity and interconnectedness of our modern world, serving as a reminder of the enduring impact of ancient trade routes on global history and civilization. For students of advanced English and older learners, exploring the origins and early development of the Silk Road offers a fascinating journey through time and space, providing insights into the complexities of cross-cultural exchange, economic dynamics, and historical interconnectedness. By delving into the etymology of words, examining the evolution of goods and commodities, and tracing the journeys of historic figures, learners can gain a deeper appreciation for the profound significance of the Silk Road in shaping the course of human history. Several historical figures played significant roles in the context of the ancient trade routes, including the Silk Road. Here are a few renowned individuals. Zheng Qian, a Chinese diplomat and explorer. During the Han Dynasty, Zheng Qian is credited with opening up the Silk Road routes to Central Asia. His diplomatic missions to the western regions of China facilitated trade and cultural exchange between China and Central Asia. Marco Polo, an Italian merchant and explorer, Marco Polo traveled extensively along the Silk Road during the 13th century. His written accounts of his travels, known as The Travels of Marco Polo, provided Europeans with detailed descriptions of the wonders of the East, including the Mongol Empire and China. Xuanzang, a Chinese Buddhist monk and scholar, Xuanzang embarked on a legendary journey along the Silk Road to India during the Tang Dynasty. His pilgrimage to the birthplace of Buddhism lasted over 16 years and resulted in the translation of numerous Buddhist scriptures into Chinese. Kubilai Khan, the Mongol emperor. Kubilai Khan, grandson of Genghis Khan, played a significant role in promoting trade along the Silk Road during the Yuan dynasty. His reign saw increased cultural exchange and economic prosperity between China and the rest of the world. Empress Wu Zetian, the only female emperor in Chinese history, Wu Zetian of the Tang dynasty, contributed to the expansion and stability of the Silk Road. Her patronage of Buddhism and support for international trade further facilitated cultural exchange along the Silk Road. Emperor Wu Di of the Han Dynasty, is often credited with initiating diplomatic missions and military campaigns that extended China's influence along the Silk Road. His efforts to establish trade relations with Central Asia laid the foundation for the flourishing of commerce and cultural exchange along the ancient trade routes. These historical figures, among others, left indelible marks on the history of the Silk Road, shaping its development and influencing the course of cross-cultural exchange and economic prosperity along these ancient trade routes. Thanks for your attention.